Alrighty then, what's up guys? It's over as Gamer Go back with another live stream. We are back with The Last of Us. Season 2, Episode 3, reaction and review. Let me know how you guys are doing. All that good stuff you guys can share around. We appreciate it. Quickly doing that right now. Subscribe if you guys are new. More fire content on the way. We have a lot tonight. A lot of grinding that we're doing. Got a lot that I'm just kind of jumping. Let's see here. Alright, here's the pin chat as always. Remember, if you super chat that, you gotta say for me to play The Last of Us Part 1 and Part 2 in permadeath. Let's see here. Okay. One sec. I'm kind of multitasking here. Ready. So yeah, welcome back. Playlist will be in the description. Subscribe if you guys are new. The playlist will have the first 2 episodes, of course, and all the rest of the episodes in the playlist when I do make that. When I get a chance, maybe tonight I might make it. So definitely watch out for that if you guys want to see my other episode reactions, all that good stuff. Let's see here. second here. Definitely starting a lot later than I wanted, but it is what it is. Alrighty. Smash a like, subscribe if you guys are new, would appreciate it. Players below, all the good stuff. Social medias, X, Instagram, Discord, True Social, down below. Check them all out, would appreciate it. And share the channel around. We're on the road to AK. Big milestone. Anyways, episode 3. Don't know the title name. We'll probably find out at the end of the episode. So here we go. I'm gonna turn it up here. Go to the length of volume length. Look at the recap.
I've been in the militia for 5 years now. Our commander trained us to follow a code. We don't kill people that can't defend themselves. But I am going to kill you.
I saved your life.
What life?
Ladies,
There are some
listen to
things
that.
everyone agrees are just fucking wrong. Joe, get up. I'm gonna kill you. You're gonna die. You're all gonna fucking die.
Let me know if it's good in the chat. The volume's good. Damn. That's a shit ton unaffected. Crap this just in case if I have another one. The problem with this is sometimes it's messy.
Give Sarah my love.
Is that Joel? Or
give you something.
Oh, that explains why she was screaming. Dylan's still dying, that does. Or kind of living.
And how'd you rate your pain? Scale of 1 to 10.
Nothing. 0.
0. Counts for much more than that. Okay. One last PFT.
Look at that.
Yeah. Wow. All right. Today's the day.
So can I just...
Almost. I just need you to see one more person, and you're good to go.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
How are you doing?
Fine.
Jesus
If you
Christ.
say it that fast, it kind of implies you know.
Okay, ask me again.
How are you doing, Ellie?
Give me a moment. It's really complicated because, you know, feelings.
Okay.
Oh, come on, man. I've been stuck in here since... Yeah, I miss him. He meant a lot to me. So, yeah, upset and sad.
Of course. But I was actually wondering about New Year's Eve. You two got into it at the dance. Was that the last time you spoke to him?
Yeah. When I got home, he was on the porch, and I should have talked to him. But I didn't.
Do you regret that?
Yeah, of course. But your final moment with someone doesn't define your whole time with them.
It shouldn't, but it often does. In my last moment with Joel, he said he wronged you. Maybe bad.
What is it that he said that he did?
Well, that's the thing. It didn't really make sense. He said, I saved her.
He saved me a lot of times.
Yeah, I would think so, but that's not wronging someone.
It's weird. No idea what he meant. I don't feel wronged. Man, I wish I could have let him off the hook for whatever it was he was talking about. I guess I'll have to let myself off the hook for that.
Well, you really are doing good. Shit. Everyone were as healthy as you. What would I do for weed and booze?
I wouldn't worry, Gail. There's still a lot of fucked up people in this town.
Yeah. But not you, though.
Ellie? Yeah, I'm coming. I went to the hospital. When did they let you out? 30 minutes ago?
Nice.
They made me talk to Gail.
Oh.
I never said. I should have said thank you for all those times she came to visit.
Ah, that's okay. You would have done the same for me.
Yeah, maybe not as often.
Yeah, no, probably not. I made you cookies.
Oh? Just 'cause?
No. This is a peace offering. Because I'm about to make you angry. In the hospital. When you asked me about that day, I told you I didn't learn anything useful. That wasn't true. I know most of their names, and I know where they're from. Please just listen. The doctors told me not to upset you.
I don't give a fuck.
And I knew that if I told you where they were, you'd just start pulling your tubes out and crawling on your hands and knees to get there.
I don't give a fuck. You cost us time. You let them get away.
First of all, this town was wreckage and funerals for weeks. Nobody was going to go after anyone. And then it occurred to me, if you want to find someone, and the only thing you know about them is where they're going to end up, maybe let them get there. I loved him too, you know.
What's up, Mr. Blood?
Okay, let's start with names. The dark-haired guy was Manny. The other guy was Owen.
The girl with the dark hair and the bald one of them's named Nora. I'm not sure which. The girl with the braid.
Abby.
Abby. Where are they from?
I saw a patch on a backpack. Yellow triangle, wolf's head, and the letters WLF. And then I remembered a story Eugene told me from back when he was a Firefly. He said that there were these small regional groups in the West all trying to fight Fedra, and how stupid it was that they didn't just join together. One of those groups was the Washington Liberation Front. Out of Seattle.
WLF. Wolf. Fucking morons. Did he say how small they were?
No, but seeing as how no one's ever mentioned them since, I'm guessing small enough for us to handle.
Who else knows?
Just us. I wasn't gonna tell anyone before you. So now what?
Well,
I gotta think about this.
Think about what? Let's fucking get these guys.
Ellie, it ain't that simple. The town is still recovering. So are you.
we get where you're coming
No,
from.
we don't
but-
get where you're coming from. I don't get where you're coming from. If it had been you, Joel would be halfway to Seattle before the sun came up.
He'd be halfway to Seattle to save my life. But when we lost people, no. We'd just break him like it was his fault. I saw that time and time again, and don't talk to me like I didn't know him. He was my brother. Listen, I'm not saying you shouldn't do this. But if we're gonna put a posse together, we gotta do it right. Which means taking it from Maria. Yes, it's fucking necessary. She's gonna want a council meeting, open it up to the town. Everyone who wants to get heard gets heard.
But you'll back us, right?
Of course I will. Come here.
And you hold out information on me again, you got rendering detail for a month.
Damn. Savage.
Ellie. We buried our dead 10 miles south of town. If you want to visit them.
When we're on our way to Seattle.
I mean, I get the situation. It's not really much of a rush per se, because the person's already dead, so I mean, as much as I'm a person to get revenge, but
Well,
No one falling, all clear. Keep moving.
good. Once we get resettled, teach you to whistle.
Why can't you tell me where we're going?
Because we don't know yet. I told you the reason we're going.
I know. But why can't she just keep us safe?
The prophet? She's been dead 10 years, Constance. I wouldn't count on her to help.
But Ezra said the prophet is eternal.
Well, she is in a way. Prophet isn't magic. They're just people that see truths hidden from others and share that truth no matter what the cost. So it was with our prophet. And that's how we keep her spirit alive. Follow her words, we obey her teachings, but we keep ourselves safe.
Then can I have a hammer?
All right. Tell me, you feel safer?
Yes.
Good. Understand what we're giving you now. Keep you far, far safer than a hammer. Distance.
From home.
From war. Take cover!
Demons?
Wolf.
Alright. Good, but rotate. More. Now the right side. Just the right side.
Come on, man, this side hurts more.
I noticed. Come on. Harder. Harder! Let's go! Last 5. There it is. Okay, done for the day.
So what'd you think?
Well, for someone who sat on their ass for 3 months, pleasantly surprised.
Yeah?
Push-ups?
Yeah, crunches when they weren't working.
Yeah, I'll do it. A few more weeks, you'll be right back to where you were before.
Nice.
Which is 80% of where you should have been.
Whatever, fuck you. So, heard you're on the council now.
Yep.
So you know about the meeting coming up.
He's
I know
entertaining
about
as
the meeting
fuck. I
coming
love
up.
Jesse. He's great.
Can I count on you?
He's way better here in the show than the game.
Can't discuss upcoming votes.
Seriously, it's me.
I know.
Dude, you were there.
I know that too. Gotta go.
Oh my god.
Ellie, the council won't make up their mind until we hear people speak. So here's a little advice. Organize your thoughts, write them down, and then read them out loud tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, because I'm stupid.
Because you're angry, Ellie. And no one's gonna vote for angry.
which is why I keep saying we need to invest more in turkeys and less in chickens. And that brings me back to my earlier point about corn. Corn, some of you have heard me say, is not the easiest crop to grow, but it is among the fastest. You can plot a graph that shows ease and resources versus time to harvest and get
Scott, I'm sorry, but we gotta keep you on target here.
But it's an open meeting. The bylaws say that
Maybe we should stick to what everyone else came here to discuss.
I don't really have an opinion on the Seattle thing.
Okay, thank you. So that was Scott. Next is Rachel. Yeah, so many of us.
I said that Joel meant so much to so many of us. He wasn't the only one. I lost my sister that day. A lot of people in here buried family. And now you want to send, what, you're saying 16 of our best? Well, while they're gone, who's going to be on the wall if raiders come? A wall that's barely mended. And none of you up there can promise us that all 16 will come back. So my heart is with you, Tommy and Ellie. We are too hurt, and it is too soon.
Thank you, Rachel.
That's fair.
Next is Carlisle.
That's a fair point, honestly.
I'll be quick. This one's simple to me. People came and killed Joel. So why wouldn't we want to take our vengeance? Well, because we're not supposed to. Forgive and be forgiven. No grudges, no revenge. And I'm not even a Christian. I've always seen the wisdom in that. That's what separates us from the raiders and the murderers. Our capacity for mercy. Those sons of bitches don't deserve our mercy. Of course they don't deserve it, that's what makes it mercy. Well, to hell with that. To hell with you for saying it, Carlisle.
Sit down.
No!
You're not on the list.
No! What the hell are we all talking about here? Boo-hoo, it's not fair. Look, we gotta forgive everybody when they show up and piss in our eye? They came into our house. They took one of ours. My God, somebody shoots your brother. You wanna take the locks off your doors? Grow up! You idiots. They'll come back. They'll come back because we didn't make them pay. And when they come back, they'll be laughing. They'll all deserve it. Bunch of goddamn victims.
I mean, damn. He makes a good point as well. I'll give him that.
Ellie. I normally don't write things down because I normally don't think before I talk, which has gotten me in trouble before, a lot. It's cost me in ways that sometimes couldn't be undone. But I can't afford that right now because I know what I'm asking is a lot. I'm asking us to risk more people and resources and at the worst possible time. And I want everyone to know, it's not because I want revenge. It's not. It's not about revenge. What I want is what you used to give people. I want justice. Because it's either that or we do nothing. That's what everyone else out there is going to do for us. Nothing. A whole world of people who won't lift a finger if something bad happens to me or you. We have a word for these people. They're called strangers. Well, I don't think that we're strangers to each other. And I want to know that I can count on you. And I swear, if someone hurts any of you or the people you love, you can count on me. That's what holds all this together. Not potluck dinners or New Year's Eve dances. Definitely not a wall, because that thing got busted through, but Jackson is still here. I'll accept whatever the council decides, but I am asking you, please, do what it takes to see that justice is done. Not for me. Not even for Joel. I am asking you, please, do it for us.
It's a good speech. I'll give her that.
Thank you.
Good speech. Credit for credit's due.
The council will now vote on the proposal to send a party of 16 citizens to Seattle to find the people who killed Joel and execute them.
I'm actually curious on what the vote is gonna be, actually.
Amy Beth?
Yes. No. Yes. No.
Even.
No.
Oh,
Yes.
even again.
No. 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 No.
Ooh.
No.
No. Not majority.
The vote is 8-3. The
Damn.
proposal is rejected.
Adjourned.
Here we go, Nine. Here we go. Attaboy, Nine!
Oh, shit.
I didn't know you were a fan.
Hell yeah. I had Tiger season tickets. This actually isn't that far off from the O3 squad. You want a beer? Get them from Marshall.
I spotted you in the crowd at the meeting today. Yeah. And I thought to myself, she's probably been extra busy these last few weeks.
Brutal. And I'm supposed to see a shrink myself, to process it all. I'm the only one here.
So what do you do then?
Oh, well, I'm an alcoholic. I smoke as much weed as I can. Complete fucking disaster.
Damn.
But you're not here because you're worried about me.
You see things others don't. I'm nervous she's gonna do something stupid.
What, you didn't believe her speech?
Did you?
Of course not. She's a liar.
Well, there's a difference between lying and being a liar.
Oh, I know. And that one? Liar. There was maybe one person she told the truth to, and he's... But we can agree to disagree about that. What matters is you're afraid. So, let's talk about it. Okay. Free of charge.
I just don't want her to go down the same paths that Joel did. Coming up with justifications and such. All he was really doing was lashing out.
So you think she might have learned that behavior from him? Turns out nurture can only do this much. The rest is nature. If she's on a path, it's not one that Joel put her on. No, I think they were walking side by side from the very start. Tommy, I get it. You inherited her, and you want to keep her out of trouble. Take it from a psychotherapist of 40 years. Some people just can't be saved.
Well, I mean, as dumb as she is, she's gonna go after him. That's obvious. That's a fact, Jack.
Who is it?
Gina.
Hey. I'm just going to bed.
No, I don't think that is where you're going.
Ha!
Are you alone?
I'm alone.
Get it. Oh, Christ. Please don't try and talk me out of this.
Oh, you think that's why I'm here? So, what's your plan?
Go to Seattle and kill Abby.
What route?
Northwest?
And is that all guns, or do you have medical supplies in there? No? Well, better not land weird on an ankle or get a fever on your well-charted path northwest.
Okay, so what am I supposed to do?
Good.
Stay off the highways, stay clear of cities or settlements. First stage is through the national forest. Once we're out, we follow the Snake River Canyon, then break off through the Snoqualmie Pass.
Snoqualmie?
Yeah, Snoqualmie. Approach Seattle from the east, then reassess based on what we find. Provisions. Travel light but smart. Winter coats for beds, jackets for blankets, first aid kits, batteries, bear spray. Now, handguns. What are you bringing? Is that Joel's? That's what you're gonna kill him.
Fucking right.
And save it for that. Slow and kicks like hell. Really? Shoot your damn ass off?
Heard that before.
Well, one at least 100 shells apiece, plus 50 rifle rounds. Bring any long gun you want as long as it's scoped. Chlorine tablets, a pan, and something to keep Shimmer dry.
Just Shimmer?
Yeah, we share a horse. Fewer resources. Everything else is what you figure except this. Boots. Love the Converse. Respect your consistency, but you're not crossing open country in fucking Chucks.
I've done it before.
No Chucks. Questions.
Yeah, one. How the fuck are we gonna get all of this?
I know, guy.
Oh no. No, don't tell me you told Jesse, please.
Captain Wyoming? No. I love the man, but he's a little uptight about rules and shit. Wear all the clothes you're gonna bring. Fill your pockets with ammo. Everything else needs to fit inside a holster or your backpack. We meet by the old East Gate, 3 a.m. 3 a.m.
Hey. Thank you.
Yeah, you could have just asked.
No, I actually didn't know that.
Now you do.
Wow, so you're not even gonna. That's way different in the game, because in the game you had permission by what's her name?
Trade. It's better. Trade.
How'd you get her out?
Janine's night watch at the stables. She's sympathetic to our cause.
Our cause?
You're the one that gave the us speech, not me. Saddlebags are filled with stuff I had squirreled away. 2 weeks worth of hardtack, bandages, alcohol, meds, batteries. I'd come with you, but I caught some friendly fire on New Year's Day.
I'm sure it was friendly.
Jesus Christ.
You get 10 minutes before patrol comes by. Let's get you going.
Okay. Well, he's respecting you on what you're doing, so that's why he's helping you. Come on, at least do it. He's helping out. There you go. Nice. When they find out, oh god. They're not gonna be happy about it. That's for damn sure. No, what happened in the game is Tommy, or no. Yeah, Tommy's wife gave them permission themselves to go get her. And get him. So definitely a big change, for sure. But honestly, I don't mind it. I thought that was pretty good. I kind of liked it in its own way. It was alright. They both like have their own pros and cons to it. Beautiful scenery though.
Okay, so F.
Fleetwood Mac.
No.
What? No, it's my opinion.
Yeah, well, your opinion is wrong because Frank Zappa exists. Okay,
Fleetwood
so
Mac's good.
G. Green Day.
I'll agree with that. Fleetwood Mac has good music.
Ozzy Osbourne.
Nice. Double points. So, LMNO P.
Are you seriously gonna make me do the entire alphabet?
You don't have to. I'm incredibly flexible. Let me see a new topic.
Or silence?
Got one. First person you kill.
Jesus, really? Yeah, fun stories of childhood. Okay, well, the first one's too fucked up, but I can tell you the second one. I accept. It was a little before Joel and I got to Jackson. In Kansas City, he got jumped by this kid, maybe just a couple years older than me. And I came up behind him, raised my gun, and, yeah. Sorry, Ellie. Interesting. I shoot a guy and he feels sorry for me.
I'm just loyal like that. Let me know if you see any outcroppings with spots with cover.
Why? That's okay. Holy shit, that came on fast. How the fuck did you know that was gonna happen? I'm a witch. Clearly. Well, good night.
Night. Okay, but I have a stupid question. It's about New Year's Eve and, you know, the kid.
Okay. I mean, whatever, you were super high.
And you were drunk.
Right, so it doesn't mean anything if that's what you're asking.
No, I know that. My question is, how would you rate it? Scale of 1 to 10.
No.
Come on. You kissed girls before. You're gay, I'm not. I'm just curious. Want to know if I'm any good at it. 1 to 10.
Okay, fine, 6.
Fuck you, 6.
That's not bad.
That sucks. For the record, I don't believe you.
Well, you asked, and I told you. I'm sorry. You can go back to Jesse.
I already did.
Well, there you have it.
Does it ever strike you as sad?
Jesse?
Yeah.
He's never told you what?
No. I think deep inside that's just how he is. At least I hope that's why.
Why would you hope that?
Well, because if it's not that, then it's me. Well, good night.
That's 6. That's 60%. That's not terrible. It's a little bit better than mid.
Ellie? It wasn't that high.
How much further?
Close. Maybe 10 miles. In theory, we'll come out near Highway 5, just north of the city.
Oh. He was running away.
What's that symbol?
I don't know, I've never seen it before. lot of different calibers. I don't think this was Fedra. Dina. Dina! You okay? Mm-hmm. Just.
Oh, damn. Wow, they actually got done now. That's great.
Doing okay? Yeah, I'm sorry. It's just it's never happened before. I think it was a smell. It wasn't easy to look at either. If this was fucking Ben, if Abby and her crew did this to people, to kids.
Yeah. Let's go.
Crazy. Doubtful that it was her, though. Well, maybe. Changing quite a bit. I get a cap on that. Well, kind of.
We're close now.
Maybe it's just in different areas where they're changing the location.
It's quiet.
Yeah. Too quiet.
Curtis or Viper?
Both in all 4 movies.
9 more miles.
9 more. Wow. Fucking Seattle. Pretty.
Plus, no one's shooting at us. Because there aren't that many wolves.
There's about to be a whole lot less.
Curtis or Viper?
What? No. That was just me. I was trying to sound like a badass. You don't need to try.
Yeah, go ahead.
We're moving up to the fob. All clear between checkpoint 3 and 5.
Told me to watch 6 and 8. Now they want fucking 3 and 5.
Randy, you copy?
Just give me a fucking second. Jesus. You're all good? We can move up.
Okay.
You, Isaac?
Next. Whoa, that was wicked. What the hell?
Ellie is in.
Huh. Well, okay. Well, that was episode 3 of The Last of Us. Wow. The Path is what it's called. The previous episode was Through the Valley, and the one before that was Future Days. Huh. Um, okay. You know, it wasn't a terrible episode. Shockingly. um, it was okay. I mean, it's, you know, it was alright. Trying to think of my rating here. Would I? I think I give it a 7. 7 out of 10. Yeah. 7. A little bit less than the first episode. Yeah, a little bit less. I mean, you don't have Joel up there anymore. You know what I mean? Kind of had a lot of different stuff, you know, kind of mixed in there. For episode 1, that's probably why I liked it just a smidge more, by like half a point, but not by much. But this episode is pretty much the same, a little bit less, because, you know, it's it's alright. Nothing to cry over. A 7. Which is a big step down, but honestly, I expected that. It's hard to compete with episode 2. I ain't gonna can. I don't even know if any episode will get near that. I'll be real with you. I don't know if it can. Because that fight was just, that shit was good, you know. And that shit was good. So here it was just kind of, I mean, the aftermaths of the fight and everything that were kind of cool. I like the meeting. That was nice. The speech, you know, he had a very good speeches, you know, from Ellie and from a few people, and that's interesting that you had him kind of do a vote and such like that. I thought that was kind of unique. But you know, and then her getting on the horse with Dina and all that, and obviously heading to Seattle and then arriving by the end of it. Was nice scenery, things like that. So I mean, it's not really too crazy, you know what I mean? So yeah, 7 out of 10. It's not terrible. Well, it's not amazing either. It's it's alright. Pretty much what I gotta say. I mean, there's not anything more I gotta say, really. So let me know what your guys' thought is in the comment section or in the chat below. If you guys watch this episode for your guys' self, hit that like button. Would appreciate it very much. Means a lot. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. Be part of the Rose Army. Got more fire reactions and more fire content on the way. Be notified every time I do go live and upload content. Of course, episode 4 will be next Sunday night at 9. And we should be on point with that around 8:55, 8:50. I'll be starting the live stream for episode 4. So definitely do stay tuned for that reaction. Definitely looks a little bit more exciting in some aspect. So yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts and all that in the chat or in the comment section below. 7 out of 10 is the rating I gave this episode. I have to give credit. Season 2 is definitely being more better than season 1. I don't know. I just thought season 1 was just very, which is crazy because he had Joel there. I don't know. I don't know. Because if you're curious, I give the first season a 6 out of 10 as the season as a whole. It's just a lot of cringe, honestly. I ain't gonna cap, and barely ineffective, and that's really where I massively degrade the rating because you barely have any infected in there, and that kind of kills it for me. But not just that, but it's just their arguments and stuff like that is just not really solid, in my opinion, and it just doesn't hit. You know what I mean? So that would actually be interesting if I actually rate season 2 higher. I don't think it's gonna be much higher, to be honest with you. I think, I mean, if it keeps this consistentness of this being, it's alright, then maybe you might end off the season with a 7 as a whole, which it is better than season 1, which was crazy. But here's the other thing too. You're making changes that are fixing issues that you have with the story of the game, and in a lot of ways, you're fixing that, and it's proven to be better. So I give you credit for that. So, but yeah. So, I don't know. I just have a lot of issues with season 1, with a lot of stuff. You wasted episodes on, you know, stupid shit, you know, and it doesn't hit the same. So that's why I gave it such a low rating, 6 out of 10. So, so yeah, we'll see how season 2 continues. But so far, not shabby. Episode 1, 7.5 out of 10. Episode 2, a 9 out of 10. Episode 3, 7 out of 10. So, not shabby, I will say. Not shabby. But, it's alright. So, yeah, it's alright. She's doing okay, I will say. She's doing okay. Which is not, you know, so I'm not hating her, but she's still not selling me, but she's doing okay. If you get it. Like, nothing spectacular. You know what I mean? It's just, it's okay. Like, fine. You know? but nothing groundbreaking or nothing, wow! You know? Nothing along those sorts. So, but yeah. So, let me know your guys' thoughts, all that good stuff. And we got more fur content coming up next. Stay tuned. Smash the like, subscribe, would appreciate it. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Over here, sign out. Peace. Have a good one, guys. Much love, stay safe.